So many investors aren't aware of what happens if they have a dispute with their financial advisor. The Securities and Exchange Commission, which regulates both the stock market and publicly traded companies, also oversees a quasi governmental agency called FINRA, the Financial Neutral Regulatory Association, which is tasked with supervising Wall Street brokerage firms, ranging from Goldman Sachs, Merrill Lynch to a small locally owned brokerage firms. Many people are familiar with the big firms, Goldman Sachs, Merrill Lynch, Morgan Stanley. But there's actually over 4,000 brokerage firms in this country and hundreds of thousands of financial advisors. They are all required to be registered and licensed with FINRA, and that's who regulates their activities. FINRA also hosts the largest arbitration forum in the world to manage investor disputes. And when an investor opens a brokerage account, they are required to sign a customer agreement that has a mandatory arbitration clause saying any and all disputes will be handled through FINRA arbitration. This is where Silver Law Group excels and has a wealth of experience. Over the course of my career, I have represented investors in over 2,500 FINRA arbitration cases, and we have become intimately familiar with the process. I frequently speak at conferences, law school, and elsewhere about FINRA arbitration and what makes it unique. And while there are a lot of pros and cons to it, while ultimately I believe it's in the best interest of investors, cases are able to move much more cost effectively than they're done in court. An investor has to file a statement of claim, much like a complaint that would be filed in court. And there are rules and procedures. There is a FINRA code of arbitration, which you want a lawyer who actually has read the code, knows it inside out, and has a wealth of experience handling these kinds of cases. There is also a pool of arbitrators, business people in the community who have agreed to serve as arbitrators or similar to a judge to oversee these cases. This is generally not a full time job, but something that they are paid some compensation, and many arbitrators don't really say they see it as a public service. So we work very hard to maintain our credibility with these arbitrators. We see them on many cases over the years, and to educate them how Wall Street, in many cases, acted inappropriately while they didn't put their clients' best interest first, and why any individual investor is entitled to recover their investment losses and other damages.